well, there was a little bit of a wait, but now fans can see that heroic spy, Jack Ryan, back in action on another mission. And this season, he has some new company. Take a look.
Did I ever tell you about my first job at the agency?
I don't think you have, no.
Started out in the directorative support, actually. Nearly went blind reading cables, studying after action reports, requisitions, anything I could get my hands on.
Oh, that sounds thrilling.
No, it was actually how I learned every facet of our work, just the reading documentation. I never received an action report for your meet last night. You went solo?
No, I had Braden on recon. It was public. Easy.
Okay. I've never really liked heroes, Jack. They tend to think more of their actions than they do the repercussions.
There is most definitely a new boss in Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan. That boss played by Juilliard alum, known for her roles in Get Out, defending Jacob, and The Purge election year. Please welcome Betty Gabriel to the Pix 11 Morning News. Good to see you, Betty.
Hi, good morning. Thank you for having me.
Good morning. Congrats on the new gig.
Thank you. Yes, it's a cool gig.
Yeah, it is. Well, so you joined the cast this season as Elizabeth Wright, and just judging by that video clip, you seem pretty by the book. So can you tell us a little bit about your character?
Yes, she's very much by the book. She follows the rules to a T, and that's why she's gotten to where she has. She's risen through the ranks, and it's pretty remarkable that how she's done that. But now she's coming up against Jack, who's he likes to bend the rules.
Mm-hmm.
So they're at odds, and yeah.
Yeah. So each season, by the way, I'm a huge fan of this show, so it's on my must-watch list for the new season. There's plenty of action, lots going on, right? So what can you tell us about this installment? Are you involved in any of the action scenes?
Well, not really, but I do get to be at a train station in Vienna and on planes, getting on planes, getting off planes. So it feels very exciting. It's definitely the biggest project I've been a part of as far as budget goes.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, just watching the show, the viewers get to see so many parts of the world, right? And I know a lot of it is Hollywood magic, but where does the season take place? And did you get to shoot on location?
Well, I never went to Italy, which is where I'm meant to be positioned, but I got to go to Vienna, I got to go to Athens, but most of my stuff was shot in Budapest, which my character is
no
not
complaints there.
And I'm not going to complain at all.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And the cast just keeps growing. I remember like season 1 to now, it's just a wonderful cast. So what's it like, I guess, getting to work with everybody, right? You got, John Krasinski, Wendell. What was your first day like on the set?
Oh, very, very intimidating. Because it was just in this like very, closed up room. It's very serious, it's meant to look and feel like the CIA. And it's just, but, they couldn't have been nicer after a while. And after I, sort of relaxed, and John's very friendly and, will ask you questions and be curious about you, which helps, he's the boss. And when he's, approachable and friendly, that makes for an easier day.
Well, that's very cool, though. But many people actually know you from Get Out, which was just a huge movie in so many ways. Did you have any idea that it would have such a big impact? I mean, were there any hesitations about being a part of the film?
No, well, actually, yes, because I was auditioning for something else, and I got offered that as well.
Oh, wow.
So I did have to choose, and it was a tough choice. And my team was like, we don't know about this film. But I said, I do. I know.
Oh, my gosh.
And I can't say no to it. So I definitely I did the Jack Ryan thing of following my gut and went with the film. And yeah, I had no idea that it would do what it did. But
I'm getting chills right now watching her character in Get Out. It's like so creepy.
So good.
That's me.
Seriously, I know. And you got a lot going on because you have your next project on Apple TV's Manhunt. So, tell us a little about that. What can we expect from it?
Yeah, that's pretty exciting because this is an actual person, an historical figure, and one of our many unsung heroes. Her name's Elizabeth Keckley, and she's, she pops in and out here and there. The main story is the chase for John Wilkes Booth, and which I didn't even know. They spent several days hunting him. I thought they just got him right away, but it's fascinating, that history and how much we don't really know, and including her, Elizabeth Keckley. She was Mary Lincoln's dressmaker, but also a significant part of the Reconstruction era.
Right.
Wow, well, I'm looking forward to seeing that. Your star continues to rise higher and higher.
That's right.
It really does. So what do you want to do next then? You're taking on so many challenging roles. What would be your dream role?
Gosh, I've been thinking about this a lot. I want to do, I'm not sure exactly what the role would be, but yes, you said it, Broadway.
Really?
I was just recently there watching a lot of plays, watching Wendell Pierce on Broadway.
Yes.
Oh my God, he's amazing and so inspirational. And that's not what I was going to say, but now that you say it, I'm like, yeah, definitely.
What were you going to say? I didn't mean to put words in your mouth.
I was going to say a dance movie of some sort, because I used to be a dancer, and that's just in my blood.
Well, you could do best of both worlds. You get Broadway and dancing all in one in a stage musical. Now we're talking.
Listen, if they make a movie about Irene Cara, you never know.
Yes.
You could be Irene Cara.
May she rest in peace.
Yes, right.
Yes.
If ever do
That would be a dream, yes. But yes, for sure, her story should be told. Yeah.
Well, Betty, it was so nice to meet you. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. And
Happy Feel Good Friday.
Yes, there you go.
Good Friday. And you can see more of Betty on this season of Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan. It's streaming right now on Prime Video. Have a good one. Can't wait to see you on Broadway.
Yeah.
Yes.